Nah, 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 nah.
It's a good time. Proud of that one. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
You guys only heard part of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a man who's committed to his craft.
It's true.
This is America.
Don't get you slipping. So yeah. Episode 70 of Adventures in Arrowknee. We're doing it. I'm an episode late. Sorry, friends.
I did 69. It was, I had fun.
We just got 350 episodes left till we had our big 420. It'll be a big event. Only 350 episodes. I mean, we're 70 in. It's a fifth of the way there. Or no, sixth of the way to 420.
Yeah.
And it's only been 4 months.
Yeah.
5 months?
Now, we're not doing too bad. It's a good time indeed. So my name's Brad. I'll be running today's game. Subscribe. Thank you. Like the video.
Like sub.
Thank you. Do those things, yeah.
Actively comment.
Yeah, if you see a funny thing in today's game, if somebody makes a funny face or if something funny happens, a funny caption happens, make a meme out of it. Put it out.
Meme it.
It's true. Without further ado, Joa, top middle, could you please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us what has your character been up to?
Yeah. I am Joa. I'm going to be playing the one, the only, the Drogar. Big, angry battlemaster barbarian man. He most recently, I think, has been fighting some dragons. You know, trying to prevent the end of everything, basically. Yeah, so that's what he's been up to.
Nice. You'll note your efforts have been noticed as you are involved with more deaths of more and more dragons. A small halfling woman, a lot of tattoos, a lot of tally marks. You think they're linked to her body count. You're not sure what type. She makes her way up to you and actually says words to you without opening her mouth. This is an ability quite rare. You'll note it is only present in the Ghostwise halflings. For those at home, that is found in the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. It is a sub-race that allows them to speak telepathically. She'll say, into your head, your work has been noticed. You will be summoned soon. You will know what to do. Keep it up.
To know.
Looking top right now. Nick, could you please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us what your character's been up to?
I'm Nick. I'm playing Cornelius version 6.9 or CV69. He dropped from the sky not that long ago, and he's been recharging ever since. He's about to wake up in Lucky's bar, where he's been charging.
Nice.
He's red and gray and blue, light blue glow.
Good to know. Looking now, bottom left. Ben, if you could please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us what has Hrunger been up to.
Hello, I'm Ben. Playing Hrunger, the Goliath cleric of the Order Domain. Hrunger's been killing dragons, being a stubborn cleric in some other instances. I said this the other night. I tend to go on too long with my intro, so Hrunger seems to be setting himself to be an antagonist at some point in this entire world that we've created. semi-intentionally, but unintentionally. I think his efforts have been pretty clear from the word go. So, yeah.
You've been receiving a lot of notes. Some of them have writing on them. Some of them just have strange scribbles. Got a lot of notes, though. Usually about one every day. You're not finding them in places you'd expect. You're finding them, like, inside of cups. Or, like, in your pocket. Or, like, underneath your hat. They're in very personal, hard-to-access places. Almost like they're being conjured there as opposed to placed there. Some of them are threatening. Some of them are nice. Some of them are very strange. Some of them are talking about personal details from your past. Some of them are talking about experiences that you don't remember having. What they're describing, you going through them nonetheless. Very interesting time.
Fair enough.
Carl, if you could please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us, what has Catherine been up to?
All right. So as Brad said, I'm Carl, and I am playing Catherine tonight, my sword maiden, and he has been helping out. Actually, she got in on the second killing of the dragons, the most recent one, but she is kind of worried about some of her companions that made what she considers a very foolish choice, and she hasn't seen them since. So she wants to go have a chat with. She was going to go have a chat with Wojtek about a certain something dropping in on Bork's place, but we'll see if she gets to have that conversation.
Okay. And you'll note you've been expecting like a response from Pops of some kind at some point. He's probably run out of whiskey by now. You don't have much. At all.
Pops needs boats.
He's gonna need something. Oddly radio silent, but Charlie, if you could please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us what has your character been up to. Actually, is this a new character?
This is brand spanking new.
Brand spanking new. Okay. We will intro your character in just a moment then.
I will introduce myself as Charlie. Hello, I am Charlie. I will be playing Nis, the half-elf cross between Chris Angel and Dave Navarro. Wearing a red leather jacket, like a dark, deep burgundy red. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
Nice. Today's game will start with Nis actually being summoned inside of a kind of cramped tube. You'll note you're having your glass like tapped on by something tall. Looks to be a lot taller than you are. It reaches down with one finger on like a 3-inch button. Its finger matches about the diameter of the button, pushes the button in, and the goop around you, you're now noticing, keeping you contained in here, drops and begins to lower as the tube's top rises up around you. You hear a psst as it rises. This figure has jet black eyes that look like a deep abyss, like a hole that goes with no end. Completely bald head, a very large axe propped up against a tree. The handle of the axe looks to be made out of what looks to be its own tree trunk. Like there's some parts still that look like they have like a little bit of dried bark on them. The end of this axe is made of concrete. The figure is wearing a black loincloth. Has a large sash of some sort. Looks to be made of different rare patterns of animals, some of which you've seen and some of which you haven't. He'll reach down towards you, poke a finger towards your head just to see if you move. It is strong. It's like enough to push your face back. It now sits crisscross applesauce, looks over to a potion stand which seems to be vacant, and then takes a couple of moments to look around. Hi there. Actually, can you guys hear me with this? Hi there. Is that
Yes.
audible? Okay. Hi there. I'm sure you're wondering why I've summoned you.
He will take a moment and prestidigitate himself clean of the goo and go, honestly, I thought I partied a little harder than I should have.
You have. And I will see to it that you will be able to party for the rest of your wonderful, long, long life. Do you wish to become immortal?
What does that require? What would that require?
Simple question. Provide me with an answer.
Provided I get to stay myself.
Yes or no?
Again, provided I get to stay myself. Like, I'm gonna end up a bug or something like that, then not interested. Fuck it. I try everything once.
His pointer finger, index, will glow at the tip. He's gonna lick it. Put a finger on your head. You've now been marked as indecisive. I will monitor you.
Fair enough. What was your name?
I didn't provide it.
That's why I'm asking.
I'm aware. There's a caravan heading due east, over towards Broken Claw. It has today's adventurers escorting it. They appear to be bringing an empty caravan and look to be coming back with a shipment full of something. You'll insert yourself with that group. Find out what it is they're doing. How you behave around them will dictate what I do about you.
I've got nothing better to do today.
Wonderful. If anyone asks, call me the Storm.
That's a pretty metal name.
Disappear yourself.
Do I see a door?
No, you're like in an open area. This is not a closed space. This is just kind of lying the fuck around outside. There's like a potion stand nearby. There's a bunch of like cast off materials. There's like a half finished portal. This looks like somebody only like somebody's a very active tinkerer here that really knows what they're doing, but insists on only working while fucking blackout drunk. Take a guess as to who fitteth that would be. It's a whole time. It's a clear day, early morning.
I'm assuming I've got some sort of alcohol or substance with me.
Nothing that you wouldn't have in your regular starting equipment. There is plenty of alcohol nearby. That potion stand has a lot.
I'm just gonna take some for the road. Go over, grab some.
You'll grab a large bottle of whiskey. This storm character will move its head in your direction, stand up, bend down, and then jump straight up. And he's gone.
I'll start making my way in the general direction of the caravan.
You'll make your way down. You'll note that the party is pretty much fully formed. You guys will have made your way due east. There's one thing inside of your caravan. It seems to be a Cornelius that has not woken up yet. Everyone here will have been tasked with going, fetching some action surge powder with some teddy bears around them, and bringing the action surge powder back. Seems to be a thing that, as Lucky had stated, don't put too much thought into it. Go get it, bring it back. If you spend 3 hours talking, I'll be pissed. I want it tonight. Will be the entire delivery. You'll have been pointed in the direction of a contact in Broken Claw by the name of Scribbly Pibbles, who you'll note is now working directly as the right-hand man to Bork. Very interesting time. You've been pointed towards the town hall. Everyone will be making their way around. As you make your way up, you'll note for Nist, everyone around has a bunch of bruises on them, except one person has a few extra. Looks to be Kethra, the kind of stout woman. Kethra, you'll have remembered about an hour ago, you started a bar fight that got the guard called, which is very unusual. Not a thing that happens often. It was when the second wall got removed that it had to be stopped. There was a new Minotaur in town. It got messy. Somebody made a joke about eating meat, and another person made a joke about eating steak, and one thing turned into another. It was a whole time, though. A lot of day drinking involved.
Sounds like fun.
Yes, indeed. Travel will continue due east. You'll remember each of you will have been promised payment of 75 gold for this quick in and out trip. Seems to be only about an hour or two that you'll need to devote to it. And then there was a job rumored waiting for you on your way back, something about Shiddith wanting to test out a simulation system that he's had working for a while.
It's fun.
Have we now entered another simulation?
We're back in the simulation.
Yeah, we are back. Sorry for that, friends.
You're back.
Yeah.
I blame society.
Clearly.
That's a whole time indeed. So yeah, just to confirm, you guys were promised a job on your way back. Seems to be a thing related to... Seems to be a guy named... Shiddith, you think? Sorry, I'm blanking on names today. Doesn't seem that important. Just seems to be like a test out of a simulation room of some sort, like a holodeck or something like that. But you'll have been tasked to go visit Scribbly Pibbles and come back with some action surge powder. What would y'all like to do?
I've been brought with them?
Yes, indeed. You are asleep in the caravan.
Oh, okay.
Cornelius, if you so choose, you can start to wake up.
Yeah. I got you.
Awesome.
Right now I'm asleep still.
Yeet.
I'm curious. Why did Lucky decide to throw him in the caravan with us? Like, do we know, guys? Like, is he gonna wake up soon? Like, I'm not entirely sure what's up here.
You'll remember having been
Lucky
left
was
with.
just trying. Sorry, what's that?
You'll have been left with the statement of "Bring the fucking paperweight with you." Will have been the delivery on the way out. What were we gonna say, Catherine?
Oh, I was going to say something, but
Shit.
Lucky answered it.
Sorry.
These Warforged sometimes need to have some downtime. He's just resting.
At this point, you're approached by a gentleman, Nis. Could you please describe yourself just once more?
Yeah, he's a half elf, slightly tanned. Looks like a cross between Chris Angel and Dave Navarro with his hair. Little, kind of almost like a pencil thin mustache, but not quite, like a little bit thicker. And then a soul patch. He wears a deep red leather jacket, some leather pants, tight leather pants, and boots. He carries a rapier at his side and a lute on his back. And he is currently walking with a bottle of whiskey in one hand, and in between sips and breaths, he's fucking singing shit.
Man, if it's not Dear Maria, count me in or something like that. You know, My Chemical Romance. I'm disappointed.
Walking through the fucking desert, looking for some fucks in a caravan. Gonna get drunk later today.
Hey, good news. We found you.
Oh. What's up?
And who might you be?
They call me Nis.
Who calls you Nis?
Yeah, everyone that talks to me, usually. Usually they either say Nis or oh god. That's the chicks I usually hook up with, but I mean, you know.
Runger would give him a size up and down. Runger being, what, a foot and a half taller and probably 200 pounds, maybe 225 pounds.
Inside check.
I had an 18 on the dice, and my intelligence is a +1.
So wisdom for insight.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. Yeah, let's go with 27.
You could beat the piss out of this man, but he seems pretty talented. Also seems to be a real denizen of a den of sins. He looks like the type.
He's the bard. We know bards.
Mm-hmm.
We like
Now,
bards. Bards.
You remind me of another bard I've seen.
Bards keep the party calm usually. Keep our mind off what we're about to kill.
I mean, usually I'm able to make people hit harder or get the fuck out of the way of shit coming at them. That's what I mean. I also can really fuck with some fucking enemies' heads. It's a gift.
Triangulating.
Well, I think the paperweight's doing something.
I think he said triangulating.
Cordelius, what is your prime purpose?
Hello, adventurer.
Yes, what are you programmed to do?
I am a level 6.9 Cornelius. I've been programmed to fight in the field.
Very good.
I was captured as a prisoner of war.
Do you only fight in fields?
I can fight in any environment.
Tight.
I've been equipped with humanoid legs.
You got some nice calves. They
Thank
look
you.
You're
It
welcome.
was better than like horse legs.
Triangulating. Where am I?
In a cart.
Yeah, Cornelius, it's been a while since you were out, or since you were up. The whole place looks different. You remember this being underwater. Back before the Black River and the Crystal River were separated, you remember this being the Great River, where all the fucky shit was. This was where the bad creatures of the water were located, because they were getting the runoff from, the storm giant god that was killed up over west. You'll also remember the area that you're heading to is coastline. You're also wondering where the where exactly the baubles are. Like, there used to be these little bubbles of stuff in the sky. They're not there anymore. Like, they used to be like cubes, and they used to be like circles. They just kind of floated and they hung out. Nobody really engaged with them. But they're gone. It's a really strange time to be here.
Confused to say the least.
That's shocking.
We'll find you some things to fight.
I will protect you.
You'll make your way now to a large dome. This place has many signs, many flags, all with Ruggy Doug Dougie's face, like, boldly imprinted on them, like your classic authoritarian leader. Like, you're looking at like power stances and power poses. Ruggy Doug Dougie holding up like a bundle of wheat, and then like a single apple, and then another one with him like with a sword on a comically small horse, riding into battle. It's a lot. This is like if Napoleon were somehow more aggressive and out of touch with the reality of the situation. That's what you're looking at here. There is a crude sign labeled Bork's House. The R is backwards. It's pointing towards the center of town. You'll all remember essentially where the city hall has been. At this point, for some folks, this would not be the first time going to City Hall. It may be the first time going to City Hall here without killing the person in charge. But yeah, it's a whole time. What'd you like to do?
Are we expecting danger? Cornelius presses a button in his chest and his head unhinges and falls forward, and a 4-foot-long quarterstaff flies out of the top, and he catches it and reattaches his head. Then he presses a button on the quarterstaff and it turns into a gun.
For Drogar, there is no guard at the entrance of town. This is the first time you've ever been to Broken Claw where there wasn't someone keeping guard.
I don't know, seems weird. There's generally people here kind of guarding things, and there's
Birds
no
around?
one.
Are there birds around, Brad? Animals.
There are a lot of birds around. Not a lot of animals from what you can see, but there's a lot of birds on the roofs of these houses. Glancing off in the distance, you can see that there is a crew of halflings now cleaning off roofs. Seems to be a new job that's kind of popped up with the wandering of Bork to this area.
All right. Huh. I don't think they need the guards like they used to.
Yeah, I don't think so.
one of the halflings you'll see on the roof jumps off the roof of a 2-story building. You'll note, and then slowly lowers down. As you get a little closer, you think there might be small wings on their boots. Seems to be a pretty nifty use of a magic item for civil service.
This takes a deep sip from the whiskey and goes, so, what are we doing here, guys?
We are picking up a shipment of teddy bears.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something in the teddy bears?
Why would you ask such a question?
Yeah, that's a really weird question to ask.
I mean, that's...
Do you keep things inside teddy bears?
I did back in my old place.
Query. What is teddy bear?
It is a stuffed animal in the shape of a bear.
I see.
It's a children's toy.
We shall acquire this taxidermied bear.
Well, not a real bear. It's made out of fabric.
Indeed.
Fabric and like...
It's an effigy.
Yeah.
It's an effigy of a bear.
I follow.
Out of the corner of your eye, Hunger, you'll note that there is a bush with legs following you. Walking a few steps and then plopping down.
How close is it?
About 50 feet off. Almost exactly.
Just not being very stealthy, although trying to be stealthy.
You recognize this lack of self-awareness and biting off more than it can chew. There's really only one halfling you know of that fits that bill.
I would wait for his next inconvenient movement to approach him rapidly. So the next time he stumbled, if he's within dashing distance, I would be on top of him.
Yeah, this bush just in the middle of the city street, as you look back, plumps down, and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, that's a really neat place to grow. Like a fucking wide receiver ready for a touchdown, you are scrambling towards this bush. You'll get about 10 feet away, at which point whoever's inside the bush realizes they're fucked. You hear a, oh god, oh no! What would you like to do to this small, technically warforged halfling?
Real quickly, because these warforged are very heavy. How heavy is he, roughly?
You're not sure. You, to my knowledge, have not picked him up.
Oh, no, I've never picked him up. I would want to restrain him and try and carry him back to the party.
You successfully bowl through him. He lays down on the ground looking up. You're attempting now to restrain him. He will try and scramble away. He's going to panic like a child just being inconvenient to pick up, at a store. Give me an athletics check, please.
If he gets away as soon as he's not in his grasp, I'm shooting it.
Nis turns to the halfling and in halfling says, hey man, where's your chill?
I got a 24 on my check.
24 on your check. We'll see. Oh, fuck! Oh, you're strong! Why is this arousing? Oh, look at me talking! What's going on, guys? It's me, your favorite, Ruggy Dug Duggy! Wow, hey! What are we doing?
Why are you following us?
Oh, great question. I am bored and lonely. Yeah, that's mainly all of it.
State your regiment, Cornelius.
No, I don't. No, I am not a Cornelius. Cornelius, rank 7.1. I am not a Cornelius. I'll have you know. Your like Terminator vision is kicking in at this point.
Yeah.
This is a brethren. Seems to be recycled and patched up. Pretty cast off materials.
This is not a Cornelius. Wink.
You didn't. You gotta do the thing with your eye.
My eyes do not wink.
I'm sorry
It's,
that
it's okay if you can't do that, bro. Some people can only blink.
Is it also
I can't do that either.
I got a question for you, buddy. Look, you spoke halfling at me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know halfling.
I mean, whatever, man.
Why am I not
And he
surprised?
takes another deep drink.
I wanted
Kethra
to do that.
will take out a flask and take a long, like several swallows off of it.
I would look at Kethra and be like, my concern is this one is still here. Bork is supposed to be in charge, and we haven't seen Bork yet.
I'm not gonna lie. I see all these weird, like, fascist, like, looking pictures around, and I'm like, wow, that looks a lot like me. I bet I'm probably not a popular guy here. That's why I was in a shrub for all of that. Can I go back?
Probably a good idea for you to leave.
Smart. I don't want to do that.
Not
Activate
smart.
protocol GTFO. That way.
Nis will go over and, like, pat the ruggy on the back and try to pick his pockets.
You'll attempt to pick his pockets. You'll reach one hand in. Give me a sleight of hand check.
25.
25. You find 2 notes, a single rock, jet black, very round, as well as a set of dice.
I believe what you mean is I now add 2 notes, a black rock, and a nice set of dice to my inventory.
Yep.
The rock, you'll note as you acquire it, you gain the wonderful cursed effect of not being able to part with the rock, and also being a compulsive thief of petty items. You also feel every now and again the strangest urge to breakdance and then pick up new tasks. Like new skills, new hobbies, new strange things. It's a very fun cursed item. The papers do have writing on them if you so wish to check them out. And the dice, you'll note, let you roll at advantage. They are just a standard bone dice set. They seem to be rigged. You'd only be able to find out with a really big cup, a lot of salt water, and some time. But yeah.
What's on those notes?
One of them is written in black letter. The other one is written in halfling. The one written in halfling says, "Hello, goodbye. Be smiley. Don't cry. I'll be with you till you die. Goodbye." The one in black letter seems to be a little difficult to read. You want to try and read it?
I'll give it a go.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That will be a 19.
Sounded like he told him to give you a wisdom saving throw, and then he like punched to the wall next to him. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
That would be my son.
Yeah, I know.
You're able to read the note. It says, "This one is under protection. You fucked up." It also has a very small whiskey stain at the bottom, a little bit of vodka on the other end. Seems to be the works of you as a character wouldn't know this. We, as the wonderful folks we are watching this all play out, we know that this is shit handiwork. Seems to be bullshit. You know, like a fake bomb, something that just beeps ominously. That said, you also, as you're taking a look around, you'll note that there is one man sitting next to a garbage can. He has 3 fingers extended on a swollen hand, pointing towards something only he can see. He inhales for just a few moments loudly. You hear this distinctly. No one else is able to perceive this man. Nis, you'll note his glazed over, pristine white, cataract-ridden eyes now glance over in your direction, a little off from where your face actually is. You'll hear... The figure disappears.
That was intended to be indecipherable, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I am fucking going through some withdrawals or some shit. Anybody know where I can get a little pick-me-up?
I thought that was the reason for today's mission!
I can give you a pick-me-up. I pull out a gold coin, I turn away, I whisper something into it, and I hand it to him. Press the button! There's no button.
And this will kind of just play along with it.
You tap the coin, it says, "You are enough."
You know, that's refreshing.
Yeah, I don't like this. It I don't address issues, and that works for me.
You can keep the coin.
Do we know where this pickup is happening?
The sloppity boppity whatever.
Someone took the stone. I'm free. All these lives and I'm free. I'm leaving. Bye. He will grab the shrub and book it. He's leaving.
That protocol took a long time to activate.
Sure.
You know where the town hall is. Scribbly Pibble seems
Let's
to be...
go see if Chucklehead's over there.
You think so? There's a line outside. Various folks with books, binders, folders. They seem to be bringing their problems, queries, questions, and concerns to this building. As it is under new management, a lot of the town laws seem to be getting a pretty swift overhaul. You'll note, as you make your way inside of this town hall, it is pretty burnt up. There was a pretty intense explosion right here not too long ago. It seems to have been, like, pretty duct taped together. There's, like, a blanket blocking one area of a wall that's just missing. There's a window that's just burst out that nobody seems to be addressing. A couple of birds are sitting in the windowsill. Part of the roof is missing. There is a large table with a lot of books and scrolls. And Bork, who looks very confused, looking at a small gentleman who's balding, only has hair remaining around the sides and back. And I said, sir, I'm looking to make sure that my shop is still functionable above the law here. Yeah, Bork just kind of can't understand what you do. Well, see, I take numbers. I take data from companies. I feed it through a little bit of magic on the legal end, and I make sure that they're paying their taxes in the right amount. You know, I make sure that everything, you know, all the things balance, all the numbers make sense, and I make sure that money gets from point A to point B in a way that is legal and uptight. And I need to know the laws. I need to know the laws here. I have no way to do that. I can't do my job without you giving me clear info. I need something in writing.
Nist looks right over at him and goes, "Fuck this guy. That same kind of motherfucker screwed me and my band out of most of our fucking money. Fuck this dude."
Hey, no. I'm an accountant, not a manager.
I don't understand why what you said can't be done by a machine.
Yeah, Bork actually thinks that's a pretty valid point. Well, see, it can't be done by a machine because there were laws in place that stated it couldn't. Did you... Bork needs to know the answer to this question. Did you pay the people that ran the town to make it so that they couldn't replace you with a machine? I need to go home now. Yeah, Bork thought so. Hello everyone. Bork sees that you skipped a line. Nobody seemed to question it. It seems like you're all heavily armed. How you all doing?
Pretty good, Bork, but two things. One, I haven't been here before, so this isn't my fault.
Okay.
Kind of like gesturing around. The other thing, some sort of power dropped on your old place.
Yeah.
Okay, you know about that?
Yeah. Bork was made very aware because see, Bork used to live there.
Yes.
And now Bork doesn't.
Okay.
I have an inquiry.
Yeah, that's legal here.
How long has it been since the collapse of the Great Gear?
Oh, you had a question. Which one?
The first.
Yeah. That was... Yeah, Bork kind of lost track. Somewhere around like 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. There was a second Great Gear. Not too into it. Bork thought it was kind of underwhelming. It seems to be like a bunch of people that wanted a better gear, and then they made a subpar gear. It was bad. Bauf, big head in the ground, super nice guy, loves store. Yeah, he was big in with like the big gear back in the day. The big gear kind of had a falling out when the dragons kind of naturally selected them. The giants lost.
I see. This is good.
Kinda, but the dragons are still kind of existing, so we gotta solve that problem. But
Not
Bork,
to-
huh?
Are the Beholden a problem still?
Yeah, they're way up north. Yep.
Fabulous.
No.
What?
Yeah, not fabulous. They're really bad.
Sorry. After 6.8, they programmed us with irony.
Your knees made of iron?
Ha! I see you've been programmed as well.
That depends on which philosophical school of thought you align your beliefs with.
Yeah.
Aren't we all programmed by society?
We do indeed live in a society.
Yeah, Bork's friends are more absurdists as opposed to nihilists. Kind of similar starting points, totally different ending points. You guys know Shidith?
No.
No, I don't.
You guys know Lucky?
I don't.
Yes, we do.
He is a pessimist.
Yes, he is.
At this point, you'll see a tall-ish half-elf is making his way inside. He's got slick-back blonde hair, a decadent suit, a chain dangling from one pocket into another. Seems to be a pocket watch of some sort, or maybe a similar decorative piece.
Wallet chain.
Yeah. He's making his way up. Hey there, what's going on? Scribbly Pibbles at your service. I see you bothering my man Bork. What's the reason for all this?
Back off.
I was about to tell you the same. Bork, are these guys cool, or am I gonna get to, work? Yeah, Bork needs you to get to work really fast. There are these, papers that Bork, he's gonna lead in. Yeah, Bork can't read. You know, we could solve this problem real easy, Bork. I could get you a setup that'd have you reading pretty quick. Bork's not gonna lie, you probably don't have Bork's prescription. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you probably don't have Bork's, for glasses. Oh, you just have a hard time seeing? Yeah, Bork needs you to get over here. Yeah, this is Bork's friend, Scribbly Pibbles. He's been helping Bork with a lot of the paperwork around here, making sure the numbers are written on the right way, facing.
Yep.
So how can Bork help?
If you give me the material requirements and 14 hours, I'll make you a headband of intellect.
Bork is not allowed to have those.
Oh,
So I see.
Perhaps some sort of like goggles of night type of thing that allows him to see better.
Bork can't do goggles. Goggles have a habit of shattering.
Only for when you're doing paperwork. Take them off when you're not doing paperwork.
Huh. Glasses that you don't always wear. Bork never thought of the possibility. Now, my man Bork here has a wonderful set of skills, abilities, and moral hang-ups. I'll assume you'll be dealing with me with whatever thing this appears to be. Am I right?
Yeah, something about some teddy bears or something.
Yeah. Something.
All right. Bork, it's good seeing you again.
Good to see you as well. Kethroy, right?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, Bork has a hard time with names. Bork's met a lot of people over the years. Kethra, you mean a lot to Bork. Bork just has a bad memory. And you're very nice to Bork. Bork really appreciates the pleasantries. But Bork also appreciates that it's not just talk.
Yeah. All right. Do you want us to do anything about that tower?
Bork kind of has more pressing matters here. If you could do anything about anything, Bork would love the problem of the angry monsters to the northeast solved. You know how there's a coast here at Broken Claw?
yes.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you go up north, there's a delta where stuff gets scary. And some of that stuff has been eating a lot of the crabs around here. And the crabs make it so that the minnows aren't too big. Because if the minnows are too big, they turn into frogs. And the frogs eat all the insects. Then the insects aren't around to feed all the other stuff. And then pollinate all the stuff. Then the plants go right to hell. Then when the plants go to hell, the whole ecosystem just... Yeah, Bork's not a fan of it. Goes right up.
Oh, I'll let people know that there's something to the northeast that needs to be looked into.
Yeah, we can take care of that.
Given enough time, all life forms evolve to crab.
It's true, yeah. Yeah, Bork can confirm. Internal skeletons are pretty limiting with what you can do. The trouble with external skeletons is that the morphology inside has a hard time evolving at a very fast pace. It's very segmented, like things will break up and then reform depending on evolutionary chains, but there's only a max size that can be supported, and it's not very big. Bork feels like the exoskeleton kind of keeps anything with an exoskeleton from becoming intelligent because they can't have a cranium that gets too big. It's kind of like you know how people used to have really thin hips, and then over a bunch of thousands of years they had thick hips so that bigger heads could come through.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody thought it was aliens. It was just hips.
The man that
Right.
talks about sex has nothing to say about hips, huh? That's a shame.
I mean, hips are cool. I don't judge, I don't shame. I'll take a deep sip.
Don't worry, buddy. It's hip to be square.
I'm very, very disappointed in that.
Hips don't lie, man.
He was talking to Scribbly Pibbles. Is Drogar say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've known quite a few hips that I've been familiar with that do.
Your caravan's stocked up. You'll probably do your best leaving. Skedaddle on out, friends. Have a good one. He's switched
He'll
accents.
impulsively try to take the fucking chain. The rock commands it.
You reach out towards his chain. You grab it, pull it off. It is attached to his pant leg. If you wanted to get that close to me, you could have just asked. I would have said no. But still.
Well, here we are.
Consent is key.
Yeah, Bork thinks you should probably drop the that thing. You know how inside of it has the obsidian in there that keeps track of his every move for what's his name? Yeah, you don't want to know. Nothing important going on there.
Yeah, I kind of can't get rid of this thing. Won't let me.
Bork's gonna reach down, grab your fingers, and separate them. You can't stop stealing, can you?
Kinda can't.
He's gonna reach a finger towards your head. Boop. You better. Still want it.
No. Still kind of want it.
Bork's gonna grab a thumbtack. Can Bork poke you in the hand?
Whatever.
Still bleeding. What your name?
They call me Nis. I don't know. I just woke up here like earlier today. Some dude called the Storm sent me.
Who?
The Storm sounded pretty metal.
We haven't heard of anyone called the Storm, have we?
Yeah, that seems new.
Cornelius, you'll actually remember the Storm is a pretty old term. You haven't heard it in a couple of months from your perspective, but the Storm was a very valued member of the crew fighting against the Giants. Like, really valuable, really heavy lifting paladin. Like, waging wars. This was like a famed member of the army. This was someone like akin to George Washington, or like, his bastard nephew, Robert. Who we don't
So
like.
he was one of the humanoids that helped the dragons, one of the main ones. Okay.
Yeah. Bit of a badass. Like, pretty intense badass.
I know the Storm.
Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to be immortal. I was like, if I could be me, cool. If I
Like
end
you
up like a
said,
bug, no.
5,000 years? Since the fall of the Great Gear.
3 to 5.
Well, the storm should not be alive anymore.
You're assuming he's human or mortal.
I mean, he asked me if I wanted to be immortal, so dude's got some powers, I guess.
Well, I know what,
Let me
Doc.
guess. Long black hair, purple robes. Had really stinky breath.
No, tall, pale, real big, loincloth made of like a bunch of different kinds of animals. Some I didn't even recognize the pelts on. Big axe with like stone at the top of it. Yeah. Brought me out in the woods, jumped up into the sky. I guess he's a god, maybe?
Interesting.
Bork needs you to go visit Shittith right now.
What do you know?
Okay. Can you top me off?
Bork reaches a
Gross.
finger over towards your bottle, and then liquid begins to drip from his finger. It's water.
Yeah.
You want a good
Alcohol,
berry
my
too?
friend. Alcohol, my friend.
Yeah, Bork doesn't have that. Yeah, that not on tap. Sorry. You need to go visit Shittith right now.
Yes, sir. I leave.
Go do
All
that.
right. Appreciate you trying to help with the water. Have a good one, Bork.
You have a good one too. Yeah.
See you, Bork. Said,
See you, Bork.
looking to the other guy. You said the wagon's loaded up?
Damn right.
Alrighty then.
And,
I'm sure that payment will be made as per usual.
I am sure that it will.
Bork.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about trying to remember my name. You can just call me friend.
Oh,
It's all good.
Bork actually wanted to call you, hey, Nis Murder Can I?
Who do you want to murder?
No, like, hey, Nis Murder Can I? You know,
I can work with that.
probably before your time. Bork, sorry.
Take my life!
Can
I
Bork
didn't
just-
want to go too far due to the MCA.
Yeah, you guys should leave.
Yep. Alright, Bork.
Zip line.
I'll be seeing you around, I'm sure.
Of course.
Anybody got anything to help with this sunlight? It's pretty bright, and I have not had any substances to help with that.
Oh, yeah, Bork's friend Samael can help.
What kind of friend is Samuel?
Old friend, way back. Like kindergarten.
I mean, is he here?
No, Bork hasn't seen him in a while. He kind of like set up shop in a weird extra dimensional space that's really dark. Bork hasn't seen him in a few thousand years, but he's like somewhere. You can go find him. Super nice guy.
Cool. I was thinking more like sunglasses or something, but
Oh!
hat,
I'll go
blanket,
tonight.
something.
Yeah, Bork doesn't have that. Bork's kind of not gonna lie. Bork really doesn't have much in the way of resources here. But don't tell the townspeople that Bork has a ton. See that this town runs on a system of trust.
where if nobody trusts each other, they just kill each other. So Bork has to keep them trusting by lying. It's really uncomfortable for Bork. That's why Bork has scrubbly be able to do it.
That's cool, man. You do you.
With that,
All right. Let's get going.
car's
That's
full of
good.
teddy bears.
You can borrow my aviators, Nis. Just I get them back.
That's fine. Like I said, this is I'm going through withdrawals right now.
Can I borrow 100 gold piece gem? You will not get it back.
That's not borrowing.
That was the irony.
You need to work on your delivery.
Thank you.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't have one. Sorry.
I appreciate your consideration.
Travel is successful outside of this dome. Travel over to the Dome of Arrowknee is also successful. Any RP you guys want to do on the way there? Awesome, awesome. You'll make your way over towards...
Oh,
yeah.
Nis is gonna look at one of these teddy bears and see what they're carrying.
What allows you to do that?
No, I mean, like, he's going to flat out inspect it.
Run up and look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Pick it up, shake it, full of sand or something. You've played shows or performed at bars where trade happened that was below the board, and some that was above the board. Usually, any bar with a truck bay, that can be loaded and unloaded.
Yeah. He's gonna see if he can slip one of these into his pack with no one noticing.
Give me the stealth check. At disadvantage, because there's a fuck ton of people around you. Specifically
PP
with the job
is
of
10.
keeping this safe.
I rolled a 21 and a 23.
Anybody want to oppose that with perception?
Matched it with a 23. And then
Yeah. I got a 21.
The 23 beats my 21. I was at disadvantage, so
We're gonna
you
go
guys
with
notice. It's up to you what you want to do.
Oh yeah, you're doing that. You'll stick in and you see Catherine's looking right at you. It's like, whatever.
Kethra, you'll note it was actually important to keep the one-eyed teddy bear on the top of the pile. That one was not touched.
Okay.
I was equipped with no scent receptors, although I can produce smells. Is there any particular smells you guys would like to smell on our journey?
No.
Oranges.
Oranges! I tap one of the teddy bears and make it smell like oranges out to 10 feet.
Well, that's interesting.
I bet that smells nice.
It smells better than BO. So, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Catherine will actually step outside of the tent.
Kethra, you'll note as you do so, you're making your way closer towards the entrance where there seems to be a couple of dragonborn waiting. One of them is bright white, wearing winged boots, has a decanter of endless water on one hip, and another one that is jet black with a long spear, large shield, and looks to be a bunch of things just attached to his belt. The jet black dragonborn walks over towards you as you'll hear there's a fire off in the distance. The bright white dragonborn clicks his feet together, flies off, and then exhales on a building off in the distance. They begin spraying it down with water. The black dragonborn makes its way up to you. Usual shipment.
Yep.
Ah, we were running dry there for a minute. Glad we can get all this cinnamon in here, am I right?
Sure.
Ah, this guy. You know what I'm talking about. I just gotta... I gotta fucking check. The fucking... I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little half out of it. I gotta check the fucking teddy bear to make sure that you're not bringing in anything that's bad. He's gonna make his way over to the teddy bear on the top with the one eye, give it a look over, shake it for a few moments. Seems to be full of a powder. He stabs it with a dagger and tears down. Inside is cinnamon. Oh, I'm glad to see that this is still an above-board operation. Holy shit. Am I right?
Of course.
Gotta get all those bakeries, get the cinnamon, you know?
Yeah, with all the fucking baked goods we have around here. Fucking... I don't recognize you. He points over to Nis. Where the fuck you from?
Place not by here, but like I just fucking woke up, kind of hungover, and need to get more of a drink. So going with these guys to get a fucking drink.
Nice.
Couldn't go see Shredith.
Oh, cool. I'll escort you there. Please follow me, fucknuts. We're gonna make our way to the fucking pointy ass building with the stars and the moons, with all the fucking magic items you could ever want inside.
Nis is gonna attempt to endear himself to this guard, saying, "Hey, man, those are pretty nice shoes you got."
Thanks, I made them myself.
What kind of stitching pattern did you use?
I don't get why you're doing this to me, man. I don't jack shit about stitching, and you're fucking calling my bluff, like, right out in the open. This is a fucking... I use the over-under technique with the fucking string.
I was just bullshitting, dude. So I mean,
Oh,
like,
nice. Oh, no, cool. Just put me on the fucking spot there. All right. No, I get it. Hey, what's your name,
That's a
by the way?
great technique, though.
I mean, I'm just like, I fucking admire the shit out of him, dude.
Hey,
Like- It's good craftsmanship.
I appreciate your, Yeah, I can't be ingenuine. That was just fucking weird. Let's go. Fucking shit at his house. Bet he's pissed right now, dealing with a bunch of fucking people that can't fucking take it in. Yeah, we're gonna make our way inside. Look at that. Oh, we're at the building, and you got the caravan with you. Oh, man, just leave it outside. I'm sure somebody will take care of it. He'll snap a finger, at which point teddy bears begin floating off of the caravan and then happily prancing their way around the back of the building. Oh, wow, would you look at that? They already know where to go. Shit.
God, that reminds me of this one trip that I had. Fuck.
Yeah,
Those were some shrooms.
funny you mention that.
Because teddy bears just fucking started getting up and walking, dude.
Like the fucking, what do they call that? Jam band that never fucking ends? I can't remember the name. Oh, shit. It was the one that,
Oh,
everybody-
yeah, it's called,
sounds better
Called
when you have chemicals.
Pescatarians.
Oh, man.
No.
It was something that swam, and then,
Eels?
Just dogs.
Whales, seals.
for some reason the word grateful is coming to mind, but thankful is such a better word. Like, logistically, they're almost synonyms, and one of them, if you break it apart, makes sense, and the other one doesn't.
Yeah, there was a really good cover band of fucking zombies, dude. The Thankful Undead.
I thought that was,
Yeah, we got enough of that.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, the bears are going out back in your storage where you'd be able to distribute them to the patrons.
Of course, at a very reasonable price, because I would never wield power over a resource with an iron fucking fist over this godforsaken dome. Please step into my shit's office.
We're told to inform you that a 5,000-year-old paladin named the Storm has returned.
Surprised.
All right.
That's a buzzkill.
Yeah. Hey, Cornelius, right?
He's 6'9".
Love it. You're my new favorite. Please follow me. He'll make his way inside of the building. You'll see there's a shitteth waiting at the front desk. Hi, how are you? What can I get for you? Shut the fuck up. And just like that, that problem's over. Who wants a drink? I do. Oh, wow, thank me. He'll snap another finger. A drink appears in his hand.
I'll take one.
Oh, nice. Glad to see. Did you bring your own?
It got watered down by fucking Bork.
Fucking that guy. He's always helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a battery I can hook into my head?
What kind? You want one that's clean, or you want one that runs on only immoral energy?
I want one that will let me experience alcohol.
Empathy juice coming right up. He's going to reach into a couple of random vials. He'll pull out like one that's labeled sending, another one labeled message, then another one labeled harm. He's going to pour them into a glass, shake them up, take a small bit out, slap it on his tongue. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's making me relate to the people around me, and I fucking hate it. I'm putting myself in your stinky-ass shoes. Mentally.
I don't like that shit either.
Yeah, you sure
That's
you
what
want
you
this?
drink, right?
No.
Fuck, the drinking helps me with that shit.
Do you want this? Do you want this? He's gonna motion over to Cornelius.
It seems ill-advised by the look on your face.
It's emotions. It's emotions in a fucking cup. You want to cry out on a fucking curb and talk about how nobody ever loved you? I mean, this will turn you into that girl at the bar, if you know what I'm saying.
I think I'm all right, but thank
right.
you.
Look at that.
Easy targets. Yeah.
I mean, I started relating to everybody. I had to put up the fucking defense. Fuck you. Stop getting in my head. So yeah, he'll drop the Dragonborn illusion, at which point you'll see a gentleman with a long gray beard, pointy blue hat, matches the exterior of the building, long flowing blue robes, and a general salty disposition. And so, you guys here to test out the fucking simulator? I couldn't think of a thing.
Cool. No, actually, fucking didn't know you were the dude.
Oh.
Fucking Bork told me to fucking see you. I'm cursed by some shit. Pulls
Nice.
out the rock.
Dude, you're even going into like the personality reflection where you mimic my speech stuff. Like, I get it. Like, it's really endearing. Is someone genuine here? Kethra, what's up? Fuck.
Bork told him to talk to you.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with this. All right. Step into my office. He's going to motion towards the back door.
You'll step in.
This is something I've never been able to do in game before. Let's do a 15-minute break. I've had a lot of ideas. I just want to figure out which ones I'm going to execute.
Love it.
Out the back. You step through and you're in an alleyway.
We'll be
The door
right
shut
back.
behind you.
Hello and welcome back to episode 70 of Adventures in Arrowknee. Shittith has now taken everybody into his office, a place that nobody in Arrowknee has been to before. Through the door, you'll make your way into a rather large open space. Pretty tall, pretty wide, pretty deep. Classic TARDIS bit, bigger on the inside. Seems to be a staple of any place that stores magic items. He's like, yeah, if stuff starts to go off, you'll probably hear like some animals or machines or whatnot. It's just so people stay the fuck out of here. It's not locked. Follow me, fuck nuts. Don't touch anything on the shelves. This is kind of like a Warehouse 14 type of deal. So this is where all the magic items happen. Further back is where I start experimenting on stuff. There's a couple of like locked off rooms where I set stuff off. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. I'll point over to a large vat with looks to be a rhinoceros person inside. They look to be of thick build, just kind of floating. Yeah, that's an experiment to do something like, you guys know about, there was this gathering, super magical, and there was this place where these rocks happened. I'm trying to make one, super nice folks, like really chill. I'm trying to make it happen. Yeah, I just don't know how doable it's going to be. Above the table, it's like, I made it on D&D Beyond a while ago. It's like a homebrew thing if you want to find it. It's free. I don't get anything from it because fuck D&D Beyond. So follow me. I got a simulation room back here. I saw Tefsley's whole thing. I'm a big Tefsley fan. Don't tell him that. You know, he's just a cool guy. But yeah, I decided to make a simulation room. Everything in it is not real, so don't worry about anything you do. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Still got this cursed rock thing.
You got Reggie's rock?
Yeah.
That was the one consistency whenever he came back. It was like tied to his soul and shit. So when I put it in the Warforged, it stayed with him. I tried to break it, couldn't break it. Not gonna lie, that rock is a fucking puzzle and a half.
If someone's entire being is already simulated, could they be injured within the simulation room?
I mean, no, it's pretty much a gimme. You just go in, you're basically gods in there. Just be careful with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so, might steal some shit. Kinda fucking stuck with this rock.
I understand that. The stuff in here, if you try and walk out with it, fun fact, it'll just reappear here.
At least we're on a good page there.
Yeah, you know that thing that Lucky does with his glasses, so if you try and leave the bar with his glasses and steal them, they'll steal your bag.
Don't know who the fuck Lucky is.
I forget. You're one of those sons of bitches that won't tell me why they're here. Oh, that's right. Look at where we are.
Like in the storm.
He was summoned by the storm.
I hate that. I hate that.
I kind of really fucking do too.
Yeah.
I was fucking on tour, partying, fucking surrounded by fucking women. Next thing you know, fucking woke up here, no fucking drinks, no fucking substances, and I'm fucking coming down.
It could be worse. Imagine if you were unconscious for 3,000 to 5,000 years.
Right. So it could be worse. There could actually be no substances instead of just no substances that you've been able to find.
Yeah, can you imagine having a raw dog reality? Fuck.
Oof.
Yeah, that wasn't fucking cinnamon.
No, that was cocaine.
Can I get some?
No.
Please. Pretty, please.
He's gonna open up his flask, hand it over to you. Take a swig,
will
you'll be
help.
all set.
He'll take a sip.
Vodka and healing potion. Tastes rough. Feels great. It's like drinking, you ever had an aloe drink?
Yeah.
It's like that. Really just soothing going down. It's nice. All right, fuck nuts. Hand that back. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Ray Corks puts it in his pocket. All right. Get in the simulation room. Do the simulation thing. Let me know how it goes. All right.
Why?
Because I made it, and I want to know if it works.
That so?
Yeah. I'll pay you.
How much?
Fucking 1,000 gold ahead.
How many things are we fighting?
You're not fighting anything. It's a simulation room. You just think up whatever you want. It happens.
Is there
I will think up a saw for the heads.
Is there any way we could get this piece of shit rock back on Ruggy?
Gotta steal it from you.
Okay, fucking be disguised.
Yeah,
We'll talk after.
I bet. Yeah, we'll have a conversation. Yeah. Simulation room?
Yes.
Sure.
What could go wrong?
Sure.
Nothing, honestly. There's a couple of stewards that'll be waiting in there for you. There's like a render distance. You know the whole video game bit. Just fuck around, find out. He'll open up the door for you. It leads into a wide open void.
Wow.
One appears to be a thin warforged with a name tag that says Clippy. The other one is a thin warforged with a name tag that says Clappy. Oh, hello! How are you?
I don't like this
Not
one.
drunk enough for this shit.
State your name and rank.
Oh, my name's Clippy. I'm happy to see ya. This is Clappy. Clappy doesn't talk much, but yeah.
Understood.
We're brand new. Are you brand new?
No.
Nice. Please show us.
Like this. I move my arms.
Huh, wow. Crazy.
I do a jump.
Ho ho. You jumped. That. Wow. I can do that too.
I roll up into a ball and make a gun come out of my back.
What's that?
I guess that's too much for you. You did great.
Oh, thank you. So what am I gonna do?
It's our prime objective.
What is it?
Okay, friends.
Yeah. We're gonna walk around here, explore, do stuff.
Activate or some shit like that. Start simulation. Fucking go.
Oh, you gotta say what to simulate first. There's nothing. Gotta have an idea.
Show me the fall of the great gear.
You'll see a massive gear falling to the ground with a and then a light. Oh, wow.
I see the symbolism.
Neat skybox. Oh, and grass. Oh, whole world. Oh, why does the grass only go out to a certain footage? Seems to be exactly 50 feet out.
The small man mentioned something of render distance.
Huh. Where do we go? What do we do?
Hey, Clippy, can you go just on the other side of the grass?
Yeah, I can go. He'll make his way over to the grass. As he exits the render distance, gone. Clappy, meanwhile, is looking off looking to you, looking off.
Clappy, you're fine. You can stay here as long as you don't talk like that.
Can Clippy return? Show me the Clippy.
Clippy reappears headless. On the ground, motionless. Clappy looks to be haunted.
Interesting.
It gets easier the more times you see it.
He's going to grab onto Hrungnir and not let go.
Miss Clippy.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I suppose. Kethra will start walking over towards Clippy.
Do it.
Clippy's body.
Clippy's body is like long dead. There's like grass growing out of him. There seems to have been like a spear wound at some point. The spear is since broken, fallen off. Pretty weird.
She'll stop. Does her render distance for her move out as she moves closer?
Yep. You'll see the edge of what appears to be a wall. Sort of a corner of a wall. Looks to be stone. A little straw roof peeking out towards the top.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, seems like. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So Kethra stops about 40 feet from the group and just kind of like looks around, looks back to see, well, you guys coming or not?
Oh yeah, I'm following you.
I mean, technically we tested this shit, so we go.
I am
You're
here
down
to
to follow.
follow orders. Right behind.
Guthrie, you make your way towards the building?
No, she's gonna wait for the rest of the meeting to come
Okay.
over. Looks like we've dropped Ben.
Yeah. Do we have a message from Ben? Let's check. No.
I got some kind of weird thing going on. I mean, look at the grass growing through that one.
Yeah, it's like a time thing, almost like he died. You know, for us it's been this, but you know, for him he died, got killed or whatever, and it's been a long period of time or something.
You said that it looked like the spear had broken. And can I see like the spear tip or anything?
Yeah, it's been in there for a while. Looks to be pretty rusted. Looks to be like some junk nobody cleaned up.
Hmm.
Are we worried?
Nods Clappy.
I'd like to
Clappy
make
will-
an Arcana check to just try to understand what's going on around me. Can I do that?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, wow. 27.
Simulated world. Outside the render distance, anybody's guess.
Who knows?
Mhm.
But it's separate for each of us? The render
Kinda.
distance?
Seems to be.
Okay. Should we search the house?
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah, let's check it out, I guess.
This way.
You'll make your way over to the house. looks to actually be a tavern, as you'll see there's a sign outside labeling it the Leaky Cauldron. You make your way inside. There's a older woman hustling and bustling tables. She looks to be a bit heavy set. Looks to be humanoid, but kind of gray in skin color, and then orange in hair. Oh, hi there! What be your business?
He needs a drink.
Oh, he needs a drink.
Stiff one.
Oh, voice modulator too. She'll reach into her pocket and flick a coin over to his mouth. He'll catch it with his tongue and swallow it. Oh, thank God. I was so pained by that. Thank you, madam. Would you like to come with us, madam? No, then. I don't need any of that. We'll be all set here. I've got my own shop to keep. I can't leave it.
Would you like to try?
Yes, ma'am. I believe you might want to try. Oh, no. We'll be all set here. It'll be fine and dandy. And what can I get you to drink, dear pretties?
Whiskey. Stiff whiskey.
Stiff whiskey. Stiff whiskey appears in front of you. Oh, I didn't have to do that myself. Are you magic?
Something like that.
Something like that. Oh, there's
A wink. He will wink.
There's an old story in these lands. Beings that had come and save us from the great beyond. Are you here to save us?
Is that our objective?
That's what I'm asking.
I have not been programmed.
Nor have I. I'm sorry.
Is there any kind of recompense?
For what?
Saving you guys?
Our undying worship.
I could do with some worship.
Madam, I'm not sure that undying worship is in the cards for you. Oh, no. Dearie, don't worry about me. I'll be fine and dandy here. I'll be fine and dandy here. I can't do the accents back and forth super well. Sorry, friends.
It's okay.
And what be your needs? Why are you here? What brings you?
A wizard.
Oh, wizard. What's that?
Magic man.
Magic man. So you are magic.
Yes.
What can you do?
All kinds of things.
Oh, show me. Let's see it.
You have a dartboard.
A dartboard appears on the wall.
I shoot it.
I did not have a dartboard before then. That's wildly unsafe to keep in a bar, especially when everybody's drinking. It inevitably gets someone stabbed, but you shoot it, it explodes. That was concerning to watch. Are you guys gods? I've heard about gods. Are you them? Are you the ones?
Yeah. I've got a shotgun.
Proud of you. That's admirable.
Does a shotgun appear?
It does.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, boomstick.
Boomstick. Yeah.
Runger,
I got your rolls.
You've made your way into looks to be a rundown tavern. Did you see Clippy die?
Yes, walked out of existence.
Yeah. They walked up to the render area. He was headless and appeared to have had a spear in his chest for quite a while. Grass had been growing through him. The spear was rusted. You're now inside of a tavern with a lady who is confused, asking if you're gods. As people just keep imagining things and they keep appearing and or happening. Clappy has acquired a voice modulator and is not thrilled. And, sir, I'm sorry. You appear to have zoned out for just a couple of moments. What be your business here? This is Clappy.
Runger would look around the party. We're just here to test things. correct?
Beta testers.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to test the environment. Oh, what for?
To see what it is.
Oh, nice. Well, what do you want it to be? It seems that you seem to be able to will anything you want into existence here. I'm not sure what that is even like.
As Clappy finished saying that, Runger would
Oh, this would be
Men-
the old woman with the Irish-ish accent. Sorry.
be mentally trying to prepare himself a tall ale.
It is right there, just floating in front of you. Exactly how you picture it.
He's going to lose a lot of money if this goes live.
There is a twinkle in Nissa's eyes as some mushrooms appear in his hand, which he promptly eats. Oh, fuck. Much fucking better, boys. Much fucking better.
As you begin to hallucinate, what is it your brain would be experiencing?
Think like the Salvador Dali painting the clocks.
Those start appearing. Things start melting, the room starts to get warm and then hot, and then everything starts to get strange textures on it, like the walls get fur, and then the tables get really shiny. Things start to get weird, and you're projecting these hallucinations onto the fabric of this reality.
Please stop.
I stop what? I haven't noticed anything. I didn't do anything to you. What do you want?
Not
me to
you.
say? Oh, all right then. All right.
She does not seem to be reacting to these changes.
No.
Unlike stuff appearing, she did.
Nis walks out of the bar or the tavern for a second, and before he does, he turns over his shoulder and says, "I'll be back." And all of a sudden you hear the revving of a motorcycle engine.
The motorcycle you note is sitting atop flames outside. Would you like to ride it?
Yeah, he's just going to be doing stupid tricks, wheelies and shit right outside.
You'll ride off, begin doing tricks outside. A crowd is gathering from around. They seem to just be spawning to watch you perform these tricks. Sorry, sir.
Catherine takes out her flask and has a very long drink off of it. Nope.
Clappy.
Yes, sir.
What happened to Clippy?
I am as confused as you are.
Will you leave the render distance, please?
No.
Miss Bartender,
Oh, yes.
would you mind leaving the render distance?
Oh, it's quite doable for you. Yeah, of course. She will walk outside with a perfectly straight path, like a Skyrim NPC. She's going to make her way to the edge of the render distance, look over to you, wave, and then leave. The town that has spawned and gathered is watching her leave as well. They're hanging out, having a great time.
I would like the bartender to come back now, world.
She does not.
See her.
You do not see her. Would you like to go over to where she'd walked?
Yeah.
I would say Catherine gets up and starts walking.
Mm.
Kethra, you make your way over. She is dead. Like, really long time dead. You're looking at, like, more bone exposed than actual skin. She's had a while to decompose to the point where some bones are even sun-bleached.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
As you make your way over, the render kind of expands in a bubble leaving, but doesn't quite detach from the other, as everyone's still within each other's render distance. The town watching looks over at the dead woman and then panics. One person will grab on to Nis for dear life, holding on to the motorcycle. Nis, give me an acrobatics check to maintain stability.
Expertise this shit. 23.
You succeed. You are able to keep perfectly still. The ride is stable. This person is screaming and clawing to stay attached to you. Don't let us go! Don't let us go! Don't let it be like that!
Yeah, it's, I mean, shit happens to people.
Seems like whenever they leave the render distance, they die and like time changes for them.
Yes.
Investigation check to see what killed her.
You take a look at her. There doesn't seem to be any noticeable trauma induced. There's no like burn marks. There's no like stabbing. There's no
There's no
bleeding.
points stuck in her.
Yeah, there's like the obvious stains of decomposition, but nothing really stands out.
He said we can't take anything with us out of here.
Clappy is holding on to Hrungnir tight. And this is you're riding around. This person is trying to hold on to you and reaches out towards another companion who's now hopping onto the back of the motorcycle themselves. They are scrambling to exist right now.
Has anyone questioned Clappy as to where she is from?
Clappy, you'll note, is male.
Or
seems to be male. Seems to be male in delivery and voice, but doesn't seem to have any defining characteristics that would denote sex. Like this is a pretty stick figure style Warforged.
Generic. Yep.
Yes, servers on sticks.
Where are you from, Clappy?
I'm from here. I started existing today. What did you turn this place into? What is this? What are you doing to us? Are you here to bring our world into existence? Are you here to kill it? What is happening?
Great question. Actually, I'm not there. Never mind.
You are awfully self-aware for something that has been alive for how long?
I've been alive for a couple of minutes. I was crafted by this guy with a long beard walked in, said, "And you exist now," and he poked me on the forehead or something, and next thing I know I exist. And then he left, and then I blacked out, and then you appeared, and I exist.
So why is everyone so concerned about not existing?
Because we don't want to die. Do you want to die?
But how do you know you're going to die if you are not holding on to me?
I watched Cliffy die. He's dead. He's dead right back there. I'm sure we could find him again. He's
Walked
super
out
dead.
past the rendering.
No.
Oh.
Don't make me do that.
We can't stay here forever.
I think you can. This place
Good
is all
idea.
need. Would you kill us just to live somewhere else? You
No.
can live here. It has
I believe you are real beings, as much as I am.
No, you have food. You have food. You have shelter. This place is everything you could need. This is everything you can create.
I'd like to imagine that my arm is like a USB that can absorb these people's consciousnesses into my own body.
You now do.
I'd walk up and stab him in the stomach with it.
You walk up and stab him in the stomach. He
And I want to absorb him into me.
There's not really much to absorb. He's just a kind of placeholder for like a steward.
Right.
Seems to be a copy paste, like unseen servant, just given a physical form.
Why?
We can't take you out of here. But maybe if you're a part of me, you can leave. You're a part of me now.
At which point, he will collapse into the ground. You've got like just a little bit of code running around. It's like, it appears to have been intended to be an unseen servant that just doesn't think or speak. Something about this place is giving it sentience.
Yeah.
He's effectively, as the soul goes, dead.
Yeah.
There's no ghost in the machine.
I like to think Cornelius doesn't consider a soul within himself either, even though there is for sure. And he thinks he's saving these people, and he's going to go around stabbing people now and absorbing them.
All right. They will scramble away from you and try and get over to the edge of the render distance without getting too close. You're able to make your way around. There's no ability checks required here. You just do things. You're stabbing them and killing them. These ones are not warforged. They're just dying. You stab one, bisected, done.
It's better this way.
They're scrambling, screaming now. They are jumping onto all of you. Each of you will have like 2 or 3 of these people just trying to survive. One of them's talking about having a wife and kids. The other one's talking about aspirations to write a novel. The other one's talking about wanting to start up a muffler shop. They're, from what you can tell, they appear to have been conjured here with complete backstories. Or at least they think they have them.
All in due time. Remind me of the muffler shop. Stab.
Dead. A couple of minutes go by. Everyone around here.
Cornelius,
Yes.
are you like actually doing anything other than just stabbing them?
Do I feel any of them inside of me other than the first guy? No. I'd like to think I am. Unfortunately, all signs point to no.
So you probably shouldn't
I'll
Anakin
stop now.
Skywalker the entire village. Thank you.
Yes.
The village looks like terrified. They're huddled in a mass. They're staring now at their dead friend, or dead friends. How many did you kill, by the way?
Like 4.
They look terrified. An old-looking one walks up, frail, towards you. I don't know what it is you angry gods desire, but I'll say this. If you want them, you need to go through me. What be your will, gods?
Kethra is good. Kethra is good.
I was trying to save you.
Forgive me if I'm not grateful.
You're forgiven.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing, Courtney? You're just like randomly killing shit?
So
Yes.
What?
Kethra will walk up to the old man. So
Come on, dude.
the bartender, barkeep, she said something about the great beyond.
What is that?
I don't know. I was asking you. Do
You
know
made
what
this
that
place.
is?
What do you want it to be?
Say.
Hmm?
Say.
I can't hear all of what you're saying. It's getting cut off by...
Safe.
Oh, safe. Okay. Is it safe now? How do we know?
Do you feel safe?
No.
It is not.
I got an idea. I'm going to try something. Kethra will start walking off and just pick a direction to just start.
You exit everyone else's render distance.
Yep.
As you do so, they drop off.
Does the party disappear as well?
Yep.
Okay.
You have your own render distance, 50 feet in radius.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go follow Kethra.
Yeah, she'll walk away a little ways, probably 200 or 300 feet.
You make your way into a field. Seems to be freshly plowed. Looks to be getting ready for seeding. Some farmhands must be nearby.
Okay, I'll stop, turn around, go back the way I came.
You meet up with Nis. Nis, you're on a motorcycle. It's cool.
Yeah. Hey, Kethra. You seem like probably the fucking strongest one out of all of them, so I'm gonna stick by you. I'd rather
Have I? Okay.
rather not die.
All right, I want to check something.
Mm-hmm.
Have I left the render distance, or have I moved so that my render distance is outside of where that field was?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go check something, and she'll turn around again and go back to that field.
Sunflowers. Full bloom. Everywhere.
And before it was freshly sown.
Correct.
Well, this time is flowing differently outside of our render distance. Seconds ago, this was freshly sown. So I don't know what the hell shit it did, but it's something.
I mean, obviously, it sounds like he's not as good at this.
Yeah, you'd think for an ex-god he'd be better at this shit.
No shit. He was an ex-god.
Yeah, most of them were.
Good to know.
For the group. Back outside the bar, what are you all up to? The town folk are looking to you scared and obedient.
Oh, out of curiosity, are there still two people huddled up on the back of his bike?
No, they had gotten off and huddled with the rest of the group.
Okay.
They are panicked.
I would like for you to be more comfortable.
All of them relax stiffly and then begin to smile wide and tilt their heads in unison.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
One of them, you'll note, stops breathing, begins to grow red in the face, still smiling.
Please, go back to normal.
Why did you do that? You made me happy for no
How about-
reason.
You are now immortal. Go outside the render distance.
I can leave. I can leave. they'll look over to the rest of the group. The rest of the group looks a little excited. They're patting this one on the back. This one runs out outside the render distance. Nothing happens.
Follow after him, like right after he gets out.
Gone.
Not there at all.
Not there at all.
There you go. You're all immortal now.
They look apprehensively, and then thrilled. And then the old man walks up and says, where do we go? Where do we go? What are we doing? They're all, the voices are blending together. I only have some.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, friends.
That's the best part, friend. Whatever the fuck you want.
No, we don't have homes. Make us homes.
You have the ability to make your own homes now.
We can make our own homes now.
And live your own lives as free, immortal people.
Yes, we can. We can do it! They all scramble around now. They're grabbing resources. One of them says they're going to go grab some wood. The other one says, awesome, I'll be waiting right here. That one leaves the render distance, does not come back. The one
All
grabbing the
right.
wood gets a little nervous and then looks back to you, Cornelius.
He's probably built 18 houses by now. Go catch him.
They leave. The old man is looking in the direction that they've left very cautiously.
I'll be honest with you, old man. I don't know what's happening to them.
You make us. And you just play with us? We're toys to you?
I did not create you.
How else did we get here?
A wizard.
You're a wizard?
No.
For the other two, out towards the sunflower field, what are you up to?
So let's kind of zigzag back towards where the others are. See if we
Sure.
can figure out.
Are you riding with me, or are you on your own, or are you walking?
She's walking.
Sure.
There's a few dead folks. They match the description of the town folks that had left prior. One of them's holding wood, seems to have been decapitated. Another one is grabbing some shingles, seems to have been shot with an arrow. They're all long rotten. They died a while ago. You think somebody back towards this tavern area probably sent them off to their doom. You do also find a gravestone. It's marked dearly departed. That's it.
So whoever you are, might as well come out and show us what's up.
Nothing happens.
You said one of them had been shot. Was it like arrows?
Yep.
I assume that these are like basically just skeletons.
Skeleton's a little remaining
A little
flesh.
bit of
These
flesh.
like Indiana Jones style, like,
Yep.
died a while ago.
She'll go ahead and pull out the arrowhead.
Hmm.
Take a look at it.
Standard arrowhead. Pretty nondescript. Looks to be like, if you had to guess, you're looking Stone Age.
Okay, so is it actually stone or?
This is like an igneous, sharp stone. Someone knew what they were doing when they were hitting this Not enough to metalwork, but enough to make a damn good arrowhead.
Kethra, I've got an idea. Can I see that?
Sure.
He's gonna like imagine the arrowhead acting like a compass in his palm, pointing it in the direction of the person who fired it.
Points down to the gravestone.
Yeah, so it seems like the person that's buried here is the one who killed this person.
Weird.
Yeah, this place kind of sucks.
Is there any buildings nearby?
Nothing you can see yet. Do you want there to be one?
Nope. I'm not trying to will one into existence. I'm trying to find one that's already here.
You don't see any yet. You want to follow the sunflower field?
Actually, yeah.
You'll make your way over to it.
Let's go back to that field. Somebody was planting it, intending to do it.
Seems to lead over to a pretty nice area of farmland. Somebody's working it. Looks to be an older couple. They wave over to you about 50 feet out. They motion over towards their house. Oh, hello! Please come in. Join us.
Oh, sure.
What's your business?
Oh, just traveling through.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'll get a pot of tea on. My husband, Danny. I'll make sure you're all entertained. Danny, just say something nice. Something nice. What brings you in?
Oh, just stopping through, traveling by.
I already asked that, dear. You can make conversation. I don't wanna. Stopping by. You running low on food, or here to pick up some sunflowers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Some sunflower seeds would be great.
Sunflower seeds would be great. He'll make his way over to a closet and pull out a large bag and put it on a table. That'll be, I'm looking about 5 schmeckles, please.
Schmeckles there. She'll reach in and pull out 5 gold. These?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's the schmeckles I'm looking for.
Harry will. God damn! I fell into another character. That's what happens when you mainly play one character, kids. Nis will imagine a giant bag full of schmeckles.
It's massive. Thank you. Oh, wow. That's a big one.
Yeah,
That's
if you're willing to do some talking, it's for you. Answer
Honey.
some questions.
These men are making stuff appear that shouldn't be.
I mean, when a god's in your presence, usually you're more polite.
Honey! He'll take a look over to the other room. She appears to have gone out to grab some more herbs for her tea, as she's got a tea kettle on. The door is open out back. My wife appears to be outside. I hope you don't mind if I go and look for her.
I'll go with you.
Well, actually, I can solve this problem. And he imagines her at the table.
Dead body falls from the ceiling onto the table and then plops onto the floor.
Dead body.
Yep.
He'll imagine her animated and looking lively.
She slowly rises up. Maggots crawl around her face. At which point she saunters over towards the man. He looks concerned and slowly makes his way over towards a knife block, pulling out a rather large one. I don't know what you done to my wife, or what she's going to do to me. I need you to stop and leave my goddamn house. She's still.
Nis will
walking
imagine that the
forward.
knife is now a rubber chicken.
It's a rubber chicken. He looks terrified, defenseless. The woman makes her way up and reaches out towards him. He throws the rubber chicken at the ground, cowers in fear, at which point she grabs onto him and begins to hug him. He is sobbing.
Jesus.
Any other wishes you'd like to make on this monkey's paw?
Cathra imagines the wife being gone and a tombstone out there.
She disappears. The man
I know.
sobbing on the
Is
ground.
this? So, sorry. Are there any others besides your wife? Any other people?
Are there?
Are there any other people around?
Are there?
Nis imagines a little boy and a little girl with a dog.
They appear outside and you'll hear a bark. The man looks terrified towards the door. What did you make now? What are you doing
Those are
to
your
my
kids.
home?
He will imagine a picture of the entire family together. See? They're right there on your mantle.
He looks over the mantle. No, not them too. Don't kill them. They did nothing.
Oh no. You
Bark! Bark!
No, we're gonna be on our way. You can just spend time with your kids. Show them that you care.
As you make your way out of the building, you smell smoke. You look over and it's billowing from the roof. It leaves a rather
I will
distance.
imagine that it is put out.
You hear an outcry. You leave.
Cathra, this place is really weird.
Yeah.
Table.
What's up with the folks over at the taverny place? What are you doing?
I have an idea for what I've done, but if you guys had an idea, go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just realizing more and more we need to get out of here. Like, this is a really messed up place.
Runger would be utilizing his time conjuring different types of drinks.
They appear.
Definitely not focusing on the residents, because the residents are broken.
CV69 has he's summoned a completely subservient and shackled mind flayer with a whiteboard and a marker, and he's told him to figure it out.
It looks over to the old man. The old man looks over to the whiteboard and looks over to the mind flayer. The mind flayer walks up to the old man. The old man walks up to the mind flayer. The old man takes a rock. Looks over to you, Cornelius. Looks over to the mind flayer. And mind flayer's on the ground, unconscious.
That being was much smarter than any of us combined.
The man looks over to you again. That's an empty head. Covered in blood. He stands up, walks his way over to you. You do that to everything you make. Why?
You did that.
You made me. You did that.
I didn't make you. I made that.
He looks at the rock. He looks at you. He'll reach back, winding up. Any response?
I let him do it.
You take no damage. He looks at the rock. The rock's dented. He looks scared now. He drops the rock, drops to his knees, and hangs his head.
From what I figured, if any of you have family members outside of this area, they're probably fine. That being said, all of you are a lost cause. We have to go home soon.
You just gonna leave us? You're just... I get it. The old man looks to you now. He watches you leave and looks horrified towards the render distance closing in on him. He looks up to the sky, holds his hands out, and disappears. Y'all meet back up. What do you do?
Basically, as soon as we leave that, Kethra stops, looks around, and we'll focus on creating the exit out of here.
A door appears. Seems to lead right out.
She'll go ahead and open it and step through and step out.
Grab onto the doorknob. It's stuck. It says, "Hey, Fucknut, you sure you want to leave? Whole place gets deleted."
Give me 1 second, Kethra. I've got something I want to try. This will now imagine a sober shitteth that is emotionally capable of sharing.
Hi, what's up?
Kind of want to know why you're not a god anymore.
Oh, he fucked up. I can tell you that.
I want him to tell me.
Oh, that's pretty
I
simple.
want details.
Yeah, I left my worshippers. That was how that went. I had a choice
Nothing
to make.
more.
Pick my kid.
Why did you have to pick your kid?
Still working on that.
No, I
Long
mean,
story. Tell it to you when you're sober.
This isn't reality, is it?
Nope.
nope.
Oh,
Oh boy. Is this something I made or another me?
Yep.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, it is.
Shoddy craftsmanship.
Is there
Definitely 100%.
anything we can say to the real you that might make him more palatable?
No. You made me.
That's fucking sad.
Still
I
some-
mean, you had to will me into existence this way for me to be this way.
Oh yeah. I'm going off of what I know. That's all I got.
Picking up what we know of him too.
Is there still some townsfolk around?
No. You guys left him.
And now they're dead.
All right.
Grab the doorknob again. Hey, fucknuts, you want to leave? Whole place gets
Yes.
deleted.
Yes, we do.
Door opens up wide. Hey, 5 minutes in. Is that all? What happened?
Hello.
Here,
That was an interesting
talk
thought.
to yourself.
Huh?
Talk to yourself. And Kethra will step out.
You'll step out. What's going on? Shit, is waiting for you in his laboratory. You made it 5 minutes. What's happening?
Yeah, we got a 50-foot range that we can see. Anything that goes outside of that dies immediately.
Yeah, it needs
Age
dialing.
is an instant.
Not immediately. It dies some years later. Time's different.
Huh. That sucks.
Yeah. It's
We really had to
messed up.
grasp with our morals.
I mean, it's just a simulation. I mean, they all die.
Right.
They seem to be conscious of their situation.
Every simulation's like that.
Yep.
What do you think this all is? Fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting talking to you in there.
It wasn't me in there.
I
that
know
much.
they were sober.
Lame. Yeah. All right. 1,000 gold ahead. Here's your fucking dough. He'll hand you each a bag.
Yep. But what's the point of it?
Oh, I just wanted to see if I could make like a fantasy realm place where shit just happens. Kind of like that, taste of godhood. Get it out of your system. Come on back. You know what I mean?
Can I give you
Thought you'd had enough of that.
Nah.
Can I give you 109 gold back for a 100 gold gem piece?
What kind of gem?
Any's fine.
Okay. He'll just flick a gem over towards you and your bag gets lighter.
Nice.
Yeah, I could use some help looking like a
Look
to
at what?
pickpocket and leave all my shit in a safe place except for this goddamn rock.
I didn't hear your opening to that statement. I'm sorry.
He's basically asking for him to cast this to disguise him, make him look like a real easy target for Reggie to pickpocket. He'll leave all his stuff somewhere else.
Ruggy
Except
ain't
for
gonna
rock.
do that. There's others that you might be able to check into it. Ruggy won't do it though.
Mm-hmm.
He snaps his fingers a few times. There you go. You look different now. You look essentially like a gentleman with a green sweater, I think, and a pink button-up shirt underneath. Mustache, glasses, great hair. You look like you're pretty built, but it's hiding it with the sweater. Real high diddly ho neighbor type. You happy?
Well, I suppose this'll do.
Yep, it will, you yuppie. All right. Well, simulation simulated. Glad we got that out of our system. Yeah, you got your cash. Let's fuck off. How about that?
Neighborino, where can I get some equipment?
Oh, here. Yeah, you want to buy equipment?
What kind of gear are you looking for?
Well, he'll drop back to the normal Miss voice. I could some studded leather and shotgun,
Yeah.
some sort of yeah.
I had a...
Well, if you're looking for a shotgun, you got to go see Pops. He's She looks up at the stars and like, hang on a second. I think it's that one. Points to one that is definitely not Mars.
This is still inside the warehouse building, by the way. The stars are visible.
In here?
Yeah, as you look up to imagine where the stars would be, they just show up.
Hmm.
Yeah, custom lighting. It's pretty nifty. It's like one of those like fucking light bulbs that you Bluetooth into. You wouldn't get it. Never mind.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
No.
How big is the warehouse?
Warehouse 14 big.
All right. Stay right here for a minute. Hey guys, come on. She'll walk out. She'll lead the group 55 feet away from him,
Mm-hmm.
and then see if he disappears.
He doesn't.
Shit.
Did you think we were still in the simulation?
I was kind of hoping.
I could see why we would be.
Right.
What, you think the ability to, like, kind of gauge intent magically and then make something happen was, like, my first round at that? No, I made the fucking ceiling do that. I just... Yeah, you know how annoying it is to, like, light candles? Fuck. Like, oh, I want the lights on, or oh, I want the lights off. It's great. Decided to do that with, like, a whole simulator room, see if I could make a whole world out of that. Based on what you guys told me, not good. I'll have to fuck with it.
Yeah. Once you get away from things, they rapidly age.
Whiskey was strong, though. We'll give you that.
Nice.
Do I still feel clappy in my head?
The code, yes.
Okay. I do not tell anybody that.
Does anybody have anything of note other than, like, shopping?
No.
Oh, I turned this gym into a little drone that follows me around, but
It follows you.
Yeah. Other than shopping now.
You could put Clippy into that drone if you so choose.
oh yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, I guess at some point Nis will meet Lucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll do that at a later time. That'd be a long interaction. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, no.
All right.
That though, I think we're gonna end tonight's game here. I hope everyone has a
Yeah.
wonderful night. Stay safe.
Be well, people.
Good night.